Hello and welcome to How Does It Relate to Vivien Leigh, also known as High Living Eve. She was in a movie together with Roger Moore called Caesar and Cleopatra, and that's why Caesar and Cleopatra is a marker today. When did Caesar and Cleopatra come out? When was it released on? Oh, it was 1945. That was released on cinema. Gone with the Wind. How does Gone with the Wind relate to Caesar and Cleopatra? Did it come before, after, or perhaps the same year? No, it was released before Caesar and Cleopatra. How about That Hamilton Lady? Let me know where that belongs. Give me your answer before I reveal the true answer to you. Unless you said between Gone with the Wind and Caesar and Cleopatra, you were wrong. The deep blue sea. Where does the deep blue sea belong? Scream out your answer. Let your neighbor know. It belongs after Caesar and Cleopatra. Waterloo Bridge. I've been on a bridge once. Where does Waterloo Bridge belong? It belongs between Gone with the Wind and That Hamilton Lady. Ship of Fools is our fifth movie in this quiz. Where does Ship of Fools belong? Ship of Fools. It belongs after the deep blue sea. Fire over England. No fire over me. Where does Fire over England belong? Fire over England. It belongs before Gone with Wind. Anna Karenina. I don't know how to pronounce that. Where does this movie belong? Anna Karenina. It belongs between Caesar and Cleopatra and the deep blue sea. A Yank at Oxford. Where does A Yank at Oxford belong? It belongs between Fire over England and Gone with the Wind. The Roman Spring of Mrs. Stone. Where does the Roman Spring of Mrs. Stone belong? It belongs between the Deep Blue Sea and Ship of Fools. A Streetcar Named Desired. Have you heard of A Streetcar Named Desire? Is that a movie? No? Do you know when it was released on cinema? Do you know how it relates to these movies? Well, it's between Anna Karenina and the Deep Blue Sea. Hope you enjoyed this quiz. Hope my mispronunciations didn't bother you too much. Until next time, try to figure out who is Crab El Gal. It's an anagram. Yeah. Hello and welcome to yet another episode of How Does It Relate To? Today we are taking a look at Miss Doris Day, or Say I Do, Doctor. She was in a movie together with James Stewart called The Man Who Knew Too Much. Now, this movie will be our marker. It will be what we relate to, and it came out in 1956. Now let the quiz begin.